All right, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back. What a week it's been. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. This is a brand new setup. I just moved into my new place, and I've been settling in for the last couple days, working hard to get it all ready for you guys in this new studio that I have. So, welcome. If you're new to this channel, again, welcome. My name is Brandon. I'm an astrologer, I'm a healer, I'm an intuitive guide with the tarot and guides as well. And I'm here to help guide you in love and in life, and to basically share with you the insight that I have around what's coming up in your life on a weekly, monthly, and even daily basis, both in love and in life, to help you carve for yourself a clearer, more fulfilling and purposeful path. So welcome. This video specifically is about the beloved / twin flame relationship and dynamic in the collective of what's going on right now. And those of you guys who don't know what that is, let me just explain very briefly. Most of you guys have heard of the term twin flame. Twin flame is a term of two pieces of the same soul that have split apart, that have met on earth in order to basically merge together and to ascend spiritually. Okay? So a twin flame is a very magical, just incredible relationship that two souls basically are working through all of their stuff in order to come together, but they're essentially the same soul, right? So they're very similar. The beloved relationship, which is actually my specialty, what I've been called here to guide you guys with in the collective, is a little bit different. The beloved relationship is a relationship that's meant to be here on earth as part of an earthly mission. And you guys in your souls basically signed up together or agreed to come to earth together and to experience what's called the love of God and goddess, right? Or human love, real human love, not a spiritual divine love. Of course, that's there, but love as it is on earth and as it is in heaven. And through this mission that you guys have, you guys are here to optimize each other's purpose and fulfillment and like even career and impact, right, in the world. So it's in the world itself, not just to spiritually ascend, right, and to heal, but to actually make an impact and change on the world through love. So it's a very new type of relationship, and the way you know if you're in this beloved relationship dynamic is two seemingly opposite types or personalities come together through a similar life path. Two opposite halves that are complementary, that are counterparts to each other, that are here to help balance, to help heal, and really to help teach and guide each other towards the best way that they can actually impact the world and all of life around them. So, and to experience the most incredible, divine, but human, passionate love that exists on earth. God and goddess. The original relationship that was shared between Jesus and Mary Magdalene. That is the beloved relationship. And you can even identify this. If you want to identify it, you could go and look in your birth charts, right, together and see, right, typically one of the biggest key indicators, besides a lot of matches in the composite chart or synastry chart, is opposite north and south nodes, right? So literally opposite paths coming together in order to guide each other towards each of their ultimate earthly destinies in this life. So incredible stuff. I'm just checking to make sure my camera and lights are all set up good so you guys can hear me. Let's get into the reading. So today we're going to do a check-in, a twin flame beloved collective relationship check-in with the tarot to get whatever guidance we need to get right now at this time to help us continue to move forward. Okay? We are going to be using the Wild Unknown Tarot. Okay? Because right off the bat, I know, and maybe a lot of you guys know too, that we are in the midst of the wild and the unknown altogether. So, it's, I think, helpful to, I really messed that one up. I think it's helpful to actually get some guidance or some clarity even if that's just a confirmation of, yes, you guys are in the unknown right now, that will help us move forward. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to give reassurance, guidance, love, and healing to all of those who need it right now, who are looking for that clarity or that reassurance that about the things that are going on in their life that are just seemingly hard to deal with and crazy and just, not logically understood or supported by many people. Okay? So, the nature of this reading is going to be a 777 reading. And I only do the 777 reading for the main collective beloved, right, twin flame readings, to show the state of people everywhere. Spirit's saying cut it in 3. Okay. Beautiful. Because I think it's the most important, and I'm here to help guide everyone on that journey. All right, Spirit. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 777. We're going to do recent past or context of where we're coming from. Okay, what we've been going through just for context. Okay, the present is going to be the second row, of 7, and the last row is going to be advice and or final outcome. Okay, for this period of time, and this is for the week. So this is from October 19th to October 26th. All right, October 19th to the October 26th. We're also going to do one crowning card and one final outcome. Okay. All right, so I'm just getting any advice from Spirit. So I do also channel and I hear messages from my guides, right, during these readings. That's how I got into all this. So I will be channeling those messages as well if you guys are interested. Also, let me take this opportunity. I'm officially opening this ceremony, inviting in all my guides, ancestors, loved ones, and wise ones, and angels who'd like to participate in tonight's reading for the collective, for the beloved/twin flame relationship for the week of October 19th through the 26th. Please, Spirit, we are asking for guidance when it comes to the state of this love, where we're at, where we're going, and any advice that you have and the overall outcome for this situation that we need to hear tonight for all of us. Please, Spirit, and thank you for any and all messages you choose to share. Okay, 777. First row, again, Spirit will be past or context for the situation, right, where we're coming from in a recent past. Middle row will be the present moment, what's happening right now for us, the lessons we need to know about. And then the last row will be the overall outcome and or advice that you have for us. Okay, here we go. Spirit's saying to draw the crowning card first. I typically draw that last, but it's saying draw that first, then the 777, and then the overall outcome. This is the last shuffle, and then we're ready. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, let's get started. Now, forgive me if you guys can't see all these. I am going to try and make it so you guys can. I'm still messing around with my setup here. So if you guys have any advice or just what you'd like to see from future setups, I am all ears. Okay. All right. So right off the bat, we have the 5 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so underneath it all, the underlying feelings to this entire reading or this period of time between the 19th and the 26th of October is a feeling of burden and a feeling of dreariness, of sadness, of guilt and depression, of hardship, of just things weighing on top of us, right? And troubled times when it comes to feeling like we're making progress or feeling like we're able to move in the right direction or to rise up against the heaviness or the burdens or the guilt and the shame, the sadness really that lies within us. And it seems like it's just weighing down on us right now, and it's not really able to move, or it's no matter what we do, it's not moving. It's just kind of sitting there, right? It's this heaviness that's just kind of engulfing this entire period of time for us. And it's a difficult time, I'm not gonna lie. Like this, for me, just on the bottom of the deck, and maybe, this could also be too, like this is just kind of, maybe it's not so much difficult time, but this is kind of underneath it all, right? Like it's just like kind of there, despite no matter how good we try and feel or we do feel. So maybe we're feeling really good throughout the days, but this is just always kind of underneath the surface, right? If that makes sense. The crowning card for the reading is the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. Looking like a bullseye there. So that looks beautiful. And really, so what I'm getting from this too is there is an opportunity right now, something that's being given to us, a target point that we're, I don't know why, where I keep burping out of nowhere. A target point that is there for us to hone in on or to move towards. And as we move closer towards that target point that's facing us or giving us that opportunity, there is a new path of abundance or a new path of stability or the opportunity to really create something that's substantial, that's solid and lasting. It's almost like I'm getting like it's a new chapter in life. Should we keep, it's like what I'm getting to is we're almost moving through this wormhole, right? Look at this card, it's beautiful. It's like a little wormhole. And as we move through that wormhole, the Ace of Pentacles, right now we're kind of in between, right before the wormhole, and we're not really sure. We're like, okay, we're in the unknown, right? Right now we're in the unknown, but as we move closer towards that light and we go into it, right, now everything is going to start to formulate and to come together and to really form solidly, because things don't feel solid right now, right? I don't know if you guys are getting that. Things don't feel solid right now. They feel rocky up in the air and arduous and dark and heavy, and if we just keep slogging through, moving through, right, that hole, that wormhole that we're heading towards, then I just feel everything solidly forming in a whole new way that beats or far exceeds our expectations of what it ever could have been. Beautiful crowning read. Wow. All right. Well, the first card out is the Three of Swords. First card out is the strongest. So yeah, major heartbreak that's being dealt with right here in the recent past in the collective. Goodness. We have the Seven of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Son of Cups. Beautiful. All right, so I'll just kind of show these cards one by one. So we have first up, first card's the strongest. We have the Three of Swords. Ooh, man. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I know you guys are feeling it. I'm feeling it. That's a major heartbreak. That's a major sadness. That's a major healing that's going on in the heart. It's some major tough times, right? It's just a triad of intertangled swords that's all just wound together, right? So, the word that keeps coming to me, and I don't know why, is betrayal. Like, there's something that, that I feel like we feel like this collective, right, is feeling betrayed right now. The viewer, right? Again, I deal with both masculine and feminine energies, but most times my viewers end up being the person and the relationship dynamic that embodies the divine feminine, most of the time. But I feel like the feminine or the collective that's watching this right now feels, where we're coming from, betrayed, feels abandoned, and feels just left out to dry. That's the word I get. Left out in the cold, basically, and it's just left in this wreck. This just bloody triad wreck of swords that are piercing. That is just pain. It's just raw pain. It's just it's just sorrow, it's sadness, right? It's just a tearing of the heart. Um, and it's really here. It's just, the Five of Pentacles in the bottom and the Three of Swords up front. I mean, there's this dread and this hardship and this sorrow and this heartbreak that's just engulfing us right now, and it's heavy and it's hard, and I don't necessarily know, right? Which is what I'm feeling is like, I don't know if it's meant to go away, right? What I mean by that is like, this is something that's actually helping us to move through and to become an even stronger version of ourselves. Because what the Three of Swords is saying is, it's time to recreate yourself. It's time to completely let go, or right, to recognize this pain and this sorrow, and to really, after destruction comes renewal, comes rebirth, right? Comes a new version of yourself, a stronger, more aware, more wise, right? Renewed version of yourself. So, and the other cards are going to tell some of the story too, but I do feel like, right, this heartbreak, and there might be some, just because I just looked at the Seven of Cups too, which is later on in the read, which we'll get to, right? The Seven of Cups, but that points to basically, illusions around love, or illusions around the things that we're thinking in and around love, right? And so I'm really getting this heartbreak might be tied to some type of illusion or fantasy that we find ourselves engulfed in, right? Or some type of drama inside of ourselves or inside of our heads that's more of a dream or more of an illusion or more something that's not really real, right? It's our imagination that's really might be taking its toll on us, right? Next up, we have the Magician. Okay, so switching gears a little bit, our recent past. So coming from a place where the Three of Swords and the Magician together like this, really using this heartbreak and this sorrow, really this is empowering the Magician. So it's almost like this is giving fuel to the Magician, right, to you, in order to realize what you have in your capacity to create inside of your life, right? And so it's like this heartbreak is necessary to come into your life right now in order for you to realize that you can actually have and manifest anything and everything that you want if you're willing to go through this pain, the sorrow, the suffering, to recreate yourself, to recreate your identity as this empowered being, the Magician. This is the gift that's on the other side of the Three of Swords, quite literally. It's the gift that maybe we're realizing slowly but surely. Maybe it's coming into our awareness that, hey, we are so empowered right now. This is our time to really create and manifest the things we want, but it has to come through this Three of Swords, right? This Three of Swords, I feel, really took a toll on us, but it's allowed us to see this other side of ourselves that we didn't maybe know was there. Like this other side of ourselves that's just been peeling away, right? Stripped away from the swords here. I know I'm spending a lot of time on this duo here, but I think it's important. I feel it's important, in order so that we can realize that we have this capacity. Okay. Next up, we have the Daughter of Cups here. The Daughter of Cups. So I feel like this is your person. Daughter of Cups and Son of Wands together. I feel like this is your person, or how you perceive your person, or the person in your life that you're dealing with, the way that their energy is coming through right now, is what I feel. And the Daughter of Cups, Son of Wands here, it's really just it's kind of like kind of a cute or immature kind of, hey, look at me energy, right? But also with a lot of passion and drive and a lot of just kind of going for it and just kind of being there. And so, I feel like this is maybe how you view this person or how this person is showing up. And this energy, right, to me, is something that you've come into the awareness of, that this person really isn't capable or desiring or wanting to give you what you really deserve and wants, right? Because the Magician here is seeing what she or he really wants, what they want to manifest. They can manifest anything they want do they really want to manifest a daughter of cups and a son of wands, right? This kind of immature, non-committal, cutesy, fun-loving, just kind of going with the flow energy, right? That's not really serious about creating something that you know you're worth, okay? And this is the Son of Wands. I always take the middle card in these readings to be the most important. So the Son of Wands here, yeah, this is your person, how the energy they're in right now, right? They're not really, or where they were, their context, not really in a place of wanting to commit, wanting to be there, wanting to do the serious work, have the serious talks, or to do something with what you know that you need and want, desire, right? Then we have the Seven of Cups after that, okay? Followed by the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so I mean, totally. There's some type of misrepresentation in love that's going on right now, that maybe your person or you don't feel that the love is being fully represented, or didn't feel, right, the love that exists between you is being fully represented, or it's not being spoken about, or it's not, right, that there's, and the Ten of Pentacles right next to it, right? Like, it's almost like you know that this person has everything it takes in order to create the life that you want to create, of abundance, of spiritual abundance, love abundance, right? Financial abundance. But there's some type of misrepresentation, that word keeps coming to me, when it comes to this love that exists between you. Or what I'm getting to is that there's a downplaying of it. There's a downplaying of it. There's a nonchalantness to this love, right? And it's almost, I mean, it's like this cup is turned over into the sun here, right? Amongst the six other cups, the seventh cup is being turned over. So I almost feel like that cup is just being kind of poured over or wasted, right, into nothingness, into just getting evaporated. It's almost like it's that's what I'm getting, a carelessness with the love that exists between you guys. And the Son of Cups, the last card here. So maybe in the recent past, you or this person, right, were trying to offer a cup from the heart that wasn't really fully authentic, that maybe there was some mind games going on, or there was just some immaturity around the gift of love that wanted to be given. You see, this Son of Cups has the colors, right, floating out of his cup, his or her cup, but there's blackness. The root of this card is the blackness that is really filling his cup instead of the colors. So it's almost like it appears to be something that's cool and sparkly and genuine, but it's really not. The root of it, the core of it, it's toxic. It's not good. It's not authentic. It's can be rushed, or it's just not there, right? It hasn't been healed, or it hasn't been cultivated in an authentic way, right? And all of this is telling me that in the recent past, you've come to this realization that yes, there were definitely illusions around what needed to happen in love, around, right, maybe the love that exists between you and your person, or how your person was representing themselves, or representing this love affair between you guys. There was some very just it's just very like heavy heartbreak, right, that had to happen in order to bring you into a place of really knowing what it is you want and deserve. That had to happen, and your person really just not being ready or willing to recognize or to concede to that love, right, of the Ten of Pentacles, right, knowing that that's there, but really downplaying it, or just pouring the cup over, and you knowing this, right, but maybe wanting to give that tainted cup, or even from them, right, before it's time, before it's ready, right. The Son of Cups. The Son of Cups is someone who is wanting to give love, wanting to share something with someone, but truly not ready. Truly, from an objective standpoint, not quite ready in an authentic way to share everything. And the other thing I noticed, we have the Son and Daughter of Cups on the table here in the recent past. So this is totally you and your person, right? I got the Son of Cups as you, how you've been showing up, right? Maybe right now you're also not ready for love. Maybe you thought you were ready for love, or you wanted to create this love, but really in reality, it's there's an illusion around you guys being ready to want to be together right now in this period of time. Because I don't think either of you guys are ready to be together right now. I think really, maybe you thought that you wanted to, or you thought you were ready to do so in the recent past, but you realized, or you will be realizing, we'll see, that you have your own healing to do. There is a very significant divine purpose to this time period of separation. And the cup that you were trying to offer was just not quite ready. So it's a mirroring effect too, because like your perception of your person, right, was this kind of immature way of being, and being free and passionate, not really willing to do that serious work. Well, how serious are you in willing to do the work that's required of you right now to go and dig this blackness out of the heart that exists right before offering it? All right, let's look at the present. What's going on right now? Good. 7 of Wands. 6 of Wands. The World. The Mother of Wands. Wow. The Mother of Swords. 2 of Cups. And the 8 of Wands. Okay. Things get interesting. Alright, so first up, very interesting, we have the 7 and 6 of Wands. The 7 comes first, followed by the 6 of Wands. Both of these are about following your own. The 7 of Wands really talks about, right, following, especially this card, following your own inner guidance and letting that strength be your guide, letting that inner clarity, that strength be your guide out of the darkness. And really what I'm feeling here is this, because this is right below the 3 of Swords here, is that this strength came out of heartbreak. This strength and ability to lead yourself out of the darkness with your own inner strength came from the 3 of Swords. And that's where you're at. Right now you are slowly rising up or progressing, especially with the 6 of Wands, the butterfly rising out of the ashes, right, or the wands, right? This speaks of allowing our inner clarity, or inner knowingness, or inner light to guide the way, and allowing us to move forward with that as it needs to, right? And trusting within that. But this is what I'm getting strongly about this card, is that this is about you guiding your own path. No one else can give you the clarity and the reassurance that you need truly in your situation besides yourself. That's what this card represents. This card represents following your own guidance and clarity to a T, no matter what, having confidence and letting that lead your way. Because then we have the 6 of Wands right after that, and this speaks of, again, rising up through the hard times, past the hard times, and integrating all that you've learned into these next steps in your journey, and becoming a better person because of it, becoming a stronger person because of it, and regaining or reclaiming that hope in this next part of life, or this next cycle, or this next chapter for you right now. Because I do feel the word hope is very strong with this card. There is hope that needs to be claimed, and hope that needs to be felt, and hope that needs to be accumulated, right, and to be relied on in order to rise above everything else. Okay, so right now we're in a rising period. We're in a claiming of our own, and an identifying of our own power, our own guidance, our own clarity. And we're allowing that to allow us to rise above and move past these shadows that we once found ourselves in from the 3 of Swords. Next up, we have the World. The World. Right? The card of cycles, but also gifts. Right? But I'm really, for this one, getting cycles. The cycle. There is a major cycle that is closing, that is coming to a close very soon. Very soon. And it brings with it a gift. And that gift is divine clarity over what will be happening to help you move forward. When this cycle closes, we will know what's happening without a doubt, with clarity. And we will be able to move forward. This is a, yeah. It was a very progressive and good, I'm hearing, but a very hard cycle that is closing for us now. And it's now time to move forward and to reclaim what has been lost in and throughout this cycle, is what I'm hearing. Because there has been qualities of ourselves that have been lost from this most recent cycle that has happened in our life, in our love life. Qualities of ourselves that we've given away, or that we've downplayed, or that we've just put on the back burner, right? Or desires and hopes and dreams, and just parts of ourselves that have not been fully able to have been cherished or brought out or recognized or nurtured because of this cycle, because of what was required from this cycle. And I'm hearing that that's all coming to a close very soon. And there's a brand new cycle ready to begin that is beyond your wildest dreams. That's what I'm hearing. This is literally what I'm hearing, what's coming to me. Mother of Wands. Okay? Mother of Wands. This is right below the Son of Wands, which we identified as your person. And I'm hearing again, this is still your other person. This is an evolution that's taking place. Even the same, it's so funny, right? Because I believe in this deck, I haven't seen the card, but I don't think that the Father Wands, which would be, the same kind of characters as the Son of Wands, I don't think it would have taken the form of a snake. I'll have to check, see if that card comes out. But I think only the Mother of Wands is a snake, because Spirit wanted us to know that this is the same person that's now evolved into this mature, passionate energy that really, I can feel this energy wanting to come into your life now in a much more mature and strong, solid way, with clarity. This is an evolution that needed to take place through the undergoings of the Son of Wands, right? This non-committal, going out, seeing what's out there, adventuring, just kind of playing the field, or whatever that energy is for you and your person, right? I don't want to make any claims about what they may have been up to, what they're doing. This is an energy, remember? So an energy of lightheartedness, of playing, of adventure, of playing the field, and could not even be literally, just kind of be that mindset. But that being required in order to help them realize what they want with clarity, to help bring them into this more mature version of the Son of Wands, what the Son of Wands evolves into the Mother of Wands, where this energy can be harnessed and directed into a certain situation or person. Because after that we have the Mother of Swords. We have the Mother of Wands and the Mother of Swords. I do feel like this is you, viewer, Mother of Wands, Mother of Swords, who's really able to, what I'm getting with this card right now is that, yes, there definitely is some guardsmanship going on right now, right? And truth be told, you have every right to be, with everything that's happened. But it's like you're seeing through the illusions, you're seeing through the facade, you get the story, you have complete clarity, and you are really kind of overseeing cautiously the situation and not willing to make any sudden moves or changes or rushing. You really kind of, through this whole ordeal, have gained a new sense of perspective, right? Just sitting on top of the sword, the Mother of Swords sees this clearly, and look at this is through the illusion, right? Right underneath the Seven of Cups, the illusion that was taking place from and with your person, seeing through it clearly, seeing through the illusion, knowing the truth of what it is, knowing the truth of what your other person is being and doing and acting, and having that kind of awareness. That's what I'm getting, the awareness of the actuality of the situation. And the Mother of Swords is now quite literally looking at the Mother of Wands, right? Your person's energy, and kind of going, okay, but let's see, I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe it's just not time right now. Maybe it's not just, I'm just not quite, let's just see, right? Because I've seen what's gone on, and I have to really make sure that this transformation is truth. This transformation is real before I can get off my sword over here, my ledge. Now, the interesting thing is you have the Two of Cups right next to that in the present situation. And it's underneath the Ten of Pentacles. So there is fulfillment and abundance. There is true love. This is, again, the card of the beloved relationship. Two opposite but equal counterparts coming together in the most profound version of human love that exists. A new start, a new romance to love. A fresh chapter of divine human love. Two cups, willing to serve side by side. Underneath the Ten of Pentacles, which means that not only is this true divine counterpart love, but this also has attached to it divine abundance and stability and fulfillment of resources in every single way. This exists in this situation. Getting that very clearly. Don't delude yourself that stop deluding yourself that this does not exist in your situation with your person. You know the person I'm talking about. Don't you pretend that you don't. I know it's hard. I don't know why Spirit's telling me to be a little stern about this. Stop pretending you don't know who this person is. Stop pretending that this may not be your person. Stop pretending that the Ten of Pentacles and Two of Cups doesn't exist between you and this person, because it does. It's not an illusion. You see it clearly. Trust your intuition. And keep moving through it. Don't give up. Don't run away. Don't let it go fully. Right? Let go of the energies that need to be let go of, that are meant to be, shed into, so you can evolve to become this butterfly. But don't walk away from the situation, if that makes sense. Because these things exist. And these things are worth perseverance. They're worth walking through and carrying the load of burden that is being asked of you right now in order to see these through, to see these come into fruition. The last card you have is the Eight of Wands, sudden change, clarity. Sudden change and clarity and movement in a situation. Right underneath the Son of Cups, which we identified as you previously. Okay. So I feel like two things. In addition to the awakening that's coming for you and with you, there's also sudden change that's happening. A sudden click, a sudden shift, a rapid shift of the dynamic of this relationship that allows you to fully open your heart to receive and to give in the ways that you know is right. I'm really feeling this energy right now, that this is it's going to happen so suddenly, such a divine shift of occurrences that you're not going to know what hit you, but you'll know it feels right when that time comes. That's what I'm getting right now, is you will know when that time comes, it will feel right for you to open your heart to give and to receive once again. This will guarantee it. And this even could be healing, was what I'm getting to, of your heart. Some event that takes place that allows you to heal and open your heart when it comes to this situation, this person, that's necessary for you guys to create the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Let's look at the overall outcome and the advice from Spirit. Last row. High Priestess, Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Justice, the Hangman, the Empress, wow, and the Chariot. So this is overall outcome energy as well as advice. Okay, it could be both. Beautiful cards, beautiful cards. We have the High Priestess and the Six of Pentacles. High Priestess and the Six of Pentacles. Start with the High Priestess here. This is an advice card, for sure. Also, it's the overall outcome of what you are embodying or what you are becoming in the situation, which is the being or the entity that's able to see clearly within a situation and know that within divine timing, all things come into place as they are meant to. This tiger, this tigress, has no fear, has no anxiety, has no stress about a given situation. She just knows that it is meant to be. It is coming into existence. And it is all coming in at the perfect time. And that time may or may not be time right now. I'll just say that is what I'm feeling, is that time may not be right now. It may not be at this time. Because I think what needs to come first is you embodying this energy of the Six of Pentacles. Abundance. Right? This is you being able to give back to the world, to your community, to people around you financially with stability, having earned your rewards in this world and living in this place of just freedom and wealth and abundance and everything you could have ever dreamed of in your place, in your hands. The High Priestess and the Six of Pentacles. Generous, loving, patient, kind, and knowing, sensible being and energy. Working towards that. This is who you need to embody before any of this can come full circle, I feel. This is the version of yourself that you are creating. This is the things both in your life and within yourself that you are learning to become as time goes on. Next up, we have the Six of Swords. Really taking those steps into a brighter future, moving past the darkness, again cultivating this hope that lies on the horizon for you. Leaving behind the things that don't serve you anymore and taking with you everything that you've learned in order to move on. This is underneath the World card, and it's underneath the Dot of Cups. So both you and your person have completed this cycle of immaturity, of darkness, of loss, of hardship, of pain, regret, sorrow, and are now taking those lessons and moving forward with them as better people, moving into a brighter place. Moving into a place of hope, of a new world, a new world. That's the word that really strongly comes to me with this card. For you, you are stepping into a new world, a new way of being, a new person, where the fears and the losses and the things that linger from the past no longer affect you the way they did. Because you see clearly. Your person, by the way, is in the center of this read. Their energy is coming through strongly because I think Spirit wants us to know where they're at, right? The final outcome card or advice is the Hanged Man. And I do feel that this is for your person once again. In that they're in the cocoon right now. Maybe you are too. But I feel they're in a cocoon right now that's necessary for them to progress. They're cultivating that higher perspective. They're taking a pause on all the things, right, that they thought would serve them, or they thought would be good for them, or they thought they needed to move towards, and they're reevaluating this entire situation from the ground up in order to emerge and to transform. They are getting that clarity, they are doing that work, and they are transforming. Because the Mother of Wands in the center is who they really are. It's who they really are, and I think you know this. I think you can see this in this person. And what I'm getting to for some reason that this immature energy that was what they were buying, this was just a cycle. It's not them. It's not them. It's not the real them. It's just a cycle that needed to be gone through for them and for you to learn. But this Mother of Wands is the real, it's a fiery energy too. I know your person's fiery, okay? They are fiery. They're passionate. You know it side of them. They just maybe haven't learned how to direct that passion in the most productive of ways so far. But this Hangman period for them is essential for them to learn how to do that and to what things in life they want to be able to do that for and to and with. So let that be. Let that be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it go for now. Right? Let it go. Know clearly that this time period is essential for them to evolve into the person that will be able to contribute to you the Two of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the most fertile earthly abundance, love, and passion that you've ever experienced. Justice. Underneath the Mother of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Equality, reciprocal love. Karma coming to an end. Things balancing out. And I feel it comes from knowing your worth. It comes from you embodying and becoming the person you really truly are, which forces the universe to provide you with a counterpart or with equality in your everyday components and relationships. The Mother of Swords is saying, I will take nothing less than if and when justice has been truly served in a situation. So you are waiting for this with a keen eye, knowing that this is coming, because it is coming, and not willing to take anything less than that, your equal, reciprocal love, reciprocal care, and the scales being balanced, finally. Because definitely, 100%, right, there has been some, right, just with this energy, right, could be a younger person, but really just this energy of not having the same level of kind of seriousness or just vision or really just like awareness of what's really important or what's needed, right, between you and this person in this relationship. And you've been waiting for this. And the cycle that needed to happen with the world that has prevented that from happening, the unequal give and take, the karmic inequality that was necessary to teach you your worth and to teach this person to step up their game, is coming to a close, and justice is being served. But really equality. this is necessary, this hangman period, to create the counterpart for you in equality. Does that make sense? It's an evolutionary period. Underneath the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Empress. Beautiful sensuality, passionate, fertile, abundance, love of nature, love of the feminine, love of earth. This is how your person sees you, by the way. This is how your person will see you through all of this, the overall outcome and the energy, as who and what you truly are. Because you truly are something beautiful and radiant and outstanding for the world, and here to really, just shine this amazing light, what I'm feeling and seeing in the world. And it's like, this is just being fully illuminated now. And once you're able to illuminate that light fully, this person really feels that and senses that and sees that within you. And they'll never see you the same again. But you have to go through this. You have to really do that. You have to really create that for yourself so that they can see it. See the Empress energy shining a light in the dark. You able to shine a light in the depths of the dark because of your willingness to guide yourself out of the heartbreak and sorrow and terrible pain of the Three of Swords and all the other craziness that you've been through. You are learning how to shine your light in the darkest of dark depths. And this is what's required in order to shine and illuminate the light to the darkness that may reside within you and your person, this relationship. And once you're able to do this fully, through this period of what you're learning, this whole new chapter, that's when this person can see and sense that and really will never see you the same for the light that you've continued to shine to the darkest of times. So we have the Chariot. And I do feel like this is your person moving towards you. The Empress and the Chariot, masculine and feminine energy here, although the Chariot has the moon sign on, but being guided by the sun. And we can see the sun and the moon, right, working in harmony here. The sun shining from above and the moon, right, being propelled by the sun, moving forward, the Chariot. Beautiful. I actually feel like this, I'm going to take back what I don't feel like this is I feel like this is you both, right? This could represent your person coming towards you, but I represent this as you both coming together and moving forward together. And working in a harmonious way that you know is right? Equal but opposite, complementary, counterpart energies, not working to be or do the same things, but working in the ways that you both specialize in harmony, that allow the energies of the sun and the moon to flourish together. These masculine and feminine, fire and water energies that are working harmoniously together to create something, the star on the horse's neck, that no one else can create but these two energies working together harmoniously, moving forward together in unity. First and last card is the strongest. From the Three of Swords comes strong strength and unity and working together harmoniously in life and moving forward. After a sudden shift, divine intervention, clarity, that came out of wanting to give from a heart or a state of being that wasn't quite fully ready yet. And from that was birthed everything else that needed to come out. Let's look at the final outcome. The Tower as the final outcome card. So speaking of sudden shifts, sudden changes, sudden energies moving through, shifting a situation. What I'm getting is you've got to put your trust and faith and hope that this situation as it is going to suddenly change and shift in a different direction. Because I know right now that it seems dark, it seems gloomy, it seems not going in the way that you thought it should go or wanted to go. It seems like it's not going anywhere. It seems like it's dead in the water. But you need to trust that the divine is working on your behalf in order to shift the situation in a most unexpected way that is going to radically change the dynamic of you two between each other, or just change the outcome of what the situation is going to be. It is coming. And the hope and faith that is being called to put in the situation right now, right, is that this is being taken care of in its own way, in its own time, that there is no need for us right now to intervene, to partake in the situation anymore, right, in terms of like involving ourselves, interacting. It's like, there's no need for that. It's all being taken care of in its own way, in the right ways, that is leading to everything you've ever wanted. Chariot, Sun and the Moon, Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, the Empress. Something's going to break open the situation. I don't know what it is, but something's going to break open. Something's going to shift. Something's going to change. Something radical is going to happen, either in both of your lives or in life in general, that's going to cause something big to shift in this relationship dynamic. I just feel that. So, what that leaves us is, right now, right, continuing to build into your High Priestess energy and your Six of Pentacles energy, this abundance, this generosity, this willingness and ability to give freely in abundance. Moving forward with the lessons, moving forward through the dark, cultivating the strength that you need to shine your light in the darkness, in the darkest of times. Really embodying the Empress and the High Priestess energy. Both of these cards came out and they're for you. They're not for your person, they're for you. This is who and what you are. Spirit knows this. And these three energies are what you're becoming and what you need to become so that this relationship can progress. Before it can progress. Because that will cause the inspiration that's needed in order for there to be a sudden shift or change. It's almost like what I'm getting is that your person is almost waiting on you to really truly embody this version of yourself before they can move forward with you. It's almost like they know. They know that you've been playing small. And they want you to step into your true gifts and your true power. And know it's your time. And even in what seems to be the darkest of times, the darkest nights of the soul, in this way they are serving you. So it's time to trust that. And to trust in sudden shifts or changes in the dynamic that will happen as you progress and everything you need to progress. Wow. Guys, that was a beautiful reading. I feel like I'm just going to leave it there. Not the easiest reading, I'll say that. It was a lot of energy, but I hope it gave clarity, and I hope it helps you guys in these dark of times to find clarity, to find hope, to find guidance. It's my greatest hope and passion to give guidance in these darkest times for you guys, and to really embody, these energies that I'm talking about myself as well. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you if you did. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like this video. It really helps my channel out. And if you feel like someone else could hear this, who's going through a similar situation, don't be afraid to share this video. And if you want a personal reading, either in the tarot, or I do astrology readings too, to help you understand who you are, and also healing work as well, you can go to my website, brandontobias.com, and sign up for a consultation there. I'm more than happy to work with you. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and stay tuned for this next reading next week.